thousands years ago, on a battlefield, a warrior let down his weapon. Not because he was weak, but because he was confused. And at that moment, he said one line, "Hey Madhav, I am a disciple. Please guide me." And that single line marked the beginning of one of the greatest mentoring conversations in history, the Bhagavad Gita. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome, my dear guest.
Good morning. Good morning.
And thousands of years later, the same story repeated itself, but in a different setting. My battlefield was my icebreaker, and in that moment, my mentor became my Krishna. And that's how my mentoring journey began in Toastmasters. But before I start with Toastmaster mentoring, I would like to pause and thank the mentors who saved my life first, my parents. Now let me take you back to the time when I was in 3rd standard. In my neighborhood, there was a maths tuition teacher, Hari sir. I went there expecting 3rd standard maths problem. But Hari sir has altogether different plan. He looked at me and said, "Solve this problem." And suddenly it was 6th standard maths problem. I was confused and wondering whether I was being mentored or promoted without notice. But Hari sir did not leave me alone with those questions. He guided me step by step. And that's how, from the very beginning and from a very young age, mentorship shaped my life. Hari sir believed me that I could handle more than I thought I could. So, as life moved on, my battles changed. And this time, it was not on paper. There was a phase in my life, like everybody else, I was broken. After a breakup, anxiety took over. And I was struggling to find emotional balance. I remember I'm praying quietly to Krishna, "Please help me, please. I'm no longer able to take it." And life answered, not with solution, but with support. Through the art of living, my mentors like Survidi, Jigar Bhaiya, Chandan Bhaiya, Hina Di entered my life, whom I lovingly called my elder brother and sister. So, as this happened, he helped me. He did not judge me. They stayed with me. They pulled me out of that darkness. And that's how I learned that some mentors teach you skills and some mentors help you survive. Well, all of those experiences helped me to become the person as I am today. But they had not yet shaped me as a speaker. So let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever felt that you have thought but not the confidence to express? Raise your hand. Well, I was there until Toastmasters taught me to speak with clarity and confidence. Now, without further delay, I want all of you to tell about my mentor. My mentor is the captain of my Toastmaster journey, who taught me the true ingredients of effective public speaking: vocal variety, body language, authenticity, purpose, transition, and many more. And I was fortunate enough to learn all of this under the guidance of none other than Toastmaster member. Let me tell you a simple short story about my Toastmaster journey. When I joined Toastmaster, I took 3 weeks to just rehearse and practice my speech. And yet, my mentor thought that I am ready for something bigger. And that was humorous speech contest. When the contest date announced, I was pretty sure of one thing: I am not going to participate. But my mentor said, "You should." So I tried provide an honest excuse. I told him, Toastmaster Mehul, I'm not keeping well for 2-3 weeks. I don't think I will be able to write the speech. And I was expecting him to say, get well soon and take rest. Instead, he said, no excuses, all of my mentees are compulsory required to participate. So, I participated. And I'm really glad that I did. Stood in front of the larger audience, competing with those participants. I was really glad, not because I was fearless, but because Toastmaster Mehul believed that I could do it. Now, I would also like to acknowledge one of my silent mentor in Toastmaster Shanmas, whose thoughtful evaluation has always helped me in every role that I have taken in Toastmasters till now. So my dear Toastmaster, this journey, and I would say I believe that Krishna does not always come in person to guide us. And that's why he entered into our lives through mentors. And in Toastmaster, he came through Toastmaster Mehul, came through Toastmaster Sanawaz, and he came through all of you, my entire Toastmaster family. I'm really thankful and grateful to each one of you for making me the person, for making me the speaker who I am today. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik.